One last one. I brought my dirty laundry.
I'm telling you.
This is a pretty one.
Oh.
I'm gonna want
So, snakes are reptiles also. So, are they get their heat from inside or outside? Outside. So they're cold-blooded. That's why you'll see their big enclosures are heated.
The tongue's out. The tongue was out.
What do you think he's doing?
He's sticking his tongue out at you.
Why? What do they use their tongue for?
Smelling.
Anybody know? Smelling, kinda. So they have a little organ on the top of their mouth. It's called a Jacobson organ. And their tongue, when it sticks out like that, it's getting particles in the air, brings it back in and rubs it on that organ. And then it can tell kind of like smelling. These guys don't have eyelids either. So what I like to do, I'm like, wake up. Because you can't tell if they're sleeping or not. So you gotta wake them up. This one doesn't really have a name. I think it's a girl. Usually the girls get bigger. So this is a ball python. And they can live up to 20 years. I'm not sure how old this one is. And so why do you think they're called a ball python?
Why is it a python?
They curl up in a ball.
Because pythons.
As a defense mechanism. So if they feel in danger, they're going to go in a little ball and they tuck their head under their belly to protect their head. Are they constrictors? Yes. Yep, all of our snakes except one little guy up in the gift shop, little Orson, the Western Hognose. He is technically our only venomous one. Yep, the rest are constrictors. And they shed. Why do you think they shed? I'm going to show you. One of our Burmese pythons. Show you one of her. That's a snake skin from her.
That's big.
I know, right?
Not as big.
Why do you think? Why are they shed?
What's in there? Because they get too big.
Yeah, they get too big for the skin that they have, so it's like they're growing. So younger ones, they shed more often. Okay? There's scales all over, even over their eyelid, or their eye. Not they don't have eyelids, but even over their eye. And this is kind of like inside out. So it starts from their mouth and then goes down. What do you think this guy eats? What? Leaves? Is that what you said?
Some snakes.
No salads for this guy. They eat meat.
Like little babies.
Like what? Mice, yeah. If they're bigger, like the Burmese ones, they can even eat rabbits. Big rats. So if you ever want to know or wonder how big of a thing could this guy eat, they can eat however big the biggest part of their body is. So she could probably get a big rat. But her head's not that big. How's she gonna fit a whole big rat in her mouth?
Chew on it.
What's special? No, we don't cut it up.
Chew on it.
What do? We can't do it.
Chew.
Their jaw
The jaw unlocks
kind of unlocks. It dislocates, and it can get really big, right? So they can fit that whole big mouth down hole. They don't really chew it up, but their teeth help them get it down. They kind of use their teeth to pull it, push it down their throat. Okay. What else are these guys? This type is also called a royal python too. Why do you think it'd be nicknamed that? Any ideas? By the way, they're found in Africa. They're the smallest python. In where they're found? Huh? Spotty? Okay. Oh, that's why you'd be called royal python? Well, there was this story about a queen, or I guess a pharaoh, and she wore these as jewelry, Miss Cleopatra, because they're kind of docile, and she'll just sit here all day. So she probably could have worn maybe this jewelry. So that's why they're called royal pythons. And their pattern is kind of cool. So they were once endangered because people were using them for purses, right? But they're better now. They're not endangered. So I will come around if you guys want. Don't pull on her, okay? Don't grab her, but just with kind of what we've been doing, a couple fingers. Okay, I'll hold her head up here so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so kind of on her tail. You're not going to touch her?
Yes, I touched the bottom of think about it.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, touch it, look.
On their bottom, there's longer scales. They're called scutes. S-C-U-T-E-S, scutes. And there's 4 different ways that snakes move. Serpentine, like an S. They slither. Like an S. There's concertina, where they kind of scrunch up and move. That's what this guy does. Rectilinear, that's just when they go straight, and that's what the really big ones do, like the Burmese. They just kind of go straight. And then sidewinding, and that's more in the desert when there's not a lot of stuff to grip with their scoots, like sand and stuff. They'll kind of sidewind, basically, I guess. Like roll.
Oh, like they
Kind of roll.
ball.
No, like sideways roll. I like how she feels.
What?
Is she
Huh?
sleeping?
No, she's not sleeping. She. Isn't that cool?
It looks like a yeah, it does look like a
Because I don't want her to bite you. Just in case.
What if she bites you?
Well, that's better than her biting you guys.
Really, for you?
Well, we don't want anybody to get bit. But at least I work here.
Have you ever been bit?
I've never been bit. No. But there's always a first. Like, there's certain snakes I don't use because they're kind of naughty. Like the black rat snake up in the gift store. He's kind of naughty. Alright. So that's all I got for you for creepy crawlies. You guys can go back and play. Come on. She doesn't want to go back. If anybody wants their Germex over here.
Bag.